looks like everything's up and running how it should. YouTube's looking good. Twitch, Kick is looking good. Well, TikTok, I don't know exactly what it's supposed to look like because it doesn't exactly show me that. So, but we are live. We are going to be playing Euro Truck Simulator for this morning. I am not from Europe, so this is going to be a new thing for me. Well, I played Euro Truck Simulator in the past, but this is my first time streaming it, so I need to adjust that setting now. The audio is a little loud. I don't think you guys want the audio blaring to your ears. So we're going to turn that down to about 45%. Yeah. Should give us a relatively good experience for that. It's actually still really loud. Why is that still that loudness? So maybe we just need to turn down the UI volume altogether. Welcome on in. It's a little better. See, the issue is the audio's not. See the maximum volume. Oh, I see what's the. We'll turn all that down to 20 because that stuff is what's ridiculously loud. Oops, that was not 20. Now let's see if that's good. That's a little better.
Go straight.
I'm trying out this new thing that they've added since I started this game. Is now they have
Turn left.
or the GPS actually read things out. Maybe I should pay attention to the road, not so much other things. I don't think it does. It really matter which one you go to? I don't think it does. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Airport. my horn. Alright, got my horn. Alright, I get gas. Ooh. I forgot how weird the gas stations are in this game. Like... Alright, we're gonna turn the engine off and start filling up here. Alright. You're in my way. Well, I guess you're not really in my way. I was gonna call that car a banana. Where do trucks and what it looks like? It should look like Euro Truck Simulator, not like a Fortnite. Ooh. This is very much Euro Truck Simulator. Get out of my way, you piece of junk. You're in my way. Thank you. How's it going? Deadly Nightmare. How's it going on the TikTok side? How's everyone doing?
Go straight.
I'm trying to see if I can remember exactly how all this game works, because I remember a long time ago, before they had any map DLCs, when I played this game, and it's a little different than what I remember. A lot more different truck options, a lot more better graphics, but the gas stations are still the same. Just pull off to the side of the highway, and that's where the gas station is. They didn't actually build in actual gas stations, which is interesting, but it works. They made it work. How's it going, Jim? Is that another toll? I'm not from Poland, but does Poland really have this many tolls? Like, I don't know, it seems kind of excessive for how many tolls there are. If anyone on the TikTok side, or even Twitch or Kick or YouTube, can tell me if Poland truly has this many toll booths. That'd be really helpful. Yeah, well, I'll keep talking if I want. If you have an issue with that, you can go find another stream. That's the first time I've been told to quit yapping. So, this is how I stream, so you deal with it. Alright, so I have no viewers. Well, if that's how it is, then that's how it is. I don't play for viewers. I don't do this for money. I do this because I enjoy it. Because I enjoy it. And I'm kind of getting tired of you right now, so you can go ahead and find something else to do. I should be able to. Be right back. Yep, there you go. Thank you for leaving, buddy. Hello, I don't know what those messages are really regarding, but okay. That was weird. Woody, you can just go ahead and get out of here. I don't want to deal with your stuff. How's it going, Lost Curse? Mickey B, how's it going? Because I can't get a CDL in real life. As much as I would love to, I cannot. There are certain laws that prohibit people with epilepsy from being able to have driver's license. So, yeah. I can't have a CDL. Hopefully that actually answers your question. I'm gonna bite my tongue on that because I don't have something that would be nice to say. I appreciate the apology. I do. But I also play this game to socialize with other people because I don't necessarily get to do that without technology. So
Go straight.
what's the rig as in my computer? I am running a AMD Ryzen 9. Oh no, the truck. Ooh, Sylvania. I don't remember actually how to pronounce the name because I'm not from Europe. So it's a Sylvania, whatever this one, or Scavenia. I don't know how to pronounce that name, but it's not exactly a cool truck. But I mean, to me, it's a lot different because I'm originally from the U.S. But I like to play in different perspectives around the world. Getting to do this type of game allows me to go to another country that I necessarily wouldn't have the opportunity to do. So, everything about this truck I'm not familiar with, so. Okay. I'm glad I know they're good trucks. The engine it has in it, I'm not sure on. Once I get to an area I can get into a shop in the game, I can see what engine it has. But yeah, in a lot of aspects, I do understand certain aspects of why they don't have these styles of trucks in the United States. A lot of them say it's because of safety reasons. It's the front box nose allows for bigger crash area. But at the same time, it's a double-edged sword, in my opinion. So, because these trucks can be beneficial in a lot of different ways on the narrow roads, but we don't really have that in the United States. We have a lot bigger open roads in most areas. The key thing is most areas. There are some areas that do have some pretty tight roads, so. What area do you usually... Oh, I just saw your message there. Yeah, in a sense, I guess. I see a lot of cab over, Peterbilt's, Chicago, New York. Those shine... Yeah. That's... I mean... Where you typically see the cab overs are in those larger cities like that. But even those trucks are starting to really fade away. Because a lot of companies are going with the more aerodynamic Peterbilts and Volvos and that stuff that are, in a sense, more fuel efficient. And they're saying pretty much to the drivers, we don't care about making it easier on your driving, we just want more fuel efficiency. So, just knock that guy out of my way. But yeah, in those larger cities, these type of style trucks, the cab overs, do make a big difference. But on the long open roads, box nose, more style, that is just overall what is more popular in a sense. Sorry, buddy. The plastic trucks. Yeah. A lot of people do like the Kenworth W900, the double W990s and that stuff. But even a lot of them are switching from a lot of metal. They're doing a lot of their trucks now with the plexiglass, and a lot of drivers are not fans of that because when the part breaks, it breaks. It's not as durable as it used to be, in a sense. But that's the kind of world we live in, right? We live in a world that everything's starting to switch to plastics. Now, I know there's actually a speed limit for these roads, but I never really obey them. I pretty much always just go whatever I can. And if a car gets my way and I tap them, so be it.
Stay left.
Sometimes I love the physics of the game, how I can sometimes launch a car flying through the air or something like that. Have you ever actually played this game before? Or any of the trucking simulators?
Stay left.
I know I'm not really doing a great job staying with the lines. I'm like looking at all the other stuff going on for my streaming stuff, and I'm like, don't know where I'm actually keeping track of everything.
Stay left.
Just like that. And we took a flight. That was a flight. I am kind of shocked that those vehicles didn't even budge at all. I'm gonna click that. I am shocked that those... I guess there's pedestrians there, that's why I didn't move any, but I mean... Am I actually gonna be stuck? Am I actually gonna be stuck? No! I can go forward, but I can't quite go backwards. There we go. Good going, yes. Hey, I took a second, but I got it unstuck, right? How's it going? Stink? Or sink? Yeah, sink. I am. Sink I am. How's it going?
Stay left.
Hello? How's your morning, evening, afternoon, or whatever time of day it is going for you? Oh. Never mind. How's the group going over on Twitch?
Stay left.
How's everyone on Twitch doing?
Stay right, and then exit right. Exit right. Turn right.
Have such a quieter horn than I'm used to. I'm used to such a more dominant horn. in, Cruz. How you doing? Or Chris? I'm not exactly how to say your name, but welcome on in. How's everyone doing on the Twitch side? Welcome on in. How's it going?
Stay left.
Wait, I knew I was gonna do that. I saw that happening. Let's get unstuck here. That was going a little too fast.
Stay left.
Thank you for the likes. I appreciate that over on the TikTok side. Oh wow, that's a lot of likes. Thank you very much. Really do appreciate it. This is Euro Truck Simulator. It's a truck simulator that is based out of Europe. I'm currently heading on my way to France right now. So spent more for a realistic gameplay, but I kind of bend the rules a little bit and just have fun. No problem. I'm glad you joined. Thank you very much for the likes. Welcome on in.
Stay right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Buddy.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Manham discovered. Alright.
Stay left.
This is interesting on how things are done here. Alright. Alright, buddy. I wanted to pass you, so I did.
Stay right.
Oh, I know, I almost missed that.
I'll find a new route.
No, so it wanted me to stay there. Which way did it want me to go? So it wanted me to go straight. Alright. That looked weird, like it wanted me to get off there. That was weird. Okay. I thought it said stay right. Hello. Welcome on in.
Stay left.
How's everyone doing on the Twitch side?
Stay left.
Look, there's a train up there. One more pass up there. Going nice and slow on up there. Oops. Took that a little too fast.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Welcome on in on the TikTok. Welcome everyone. How are you guys doing today?
exit right. Exit right. Okay, let's find a new route.
No. How much does that send us off by? I have to go. I guess we accept that fight. We accept that. We made a mistake, we accept it.
Stay right, and then exit right. Exit right. Turn left.
Oops. I'll just go around. Well, come on in on the TikTok. How's it going? We have discovered
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
How do you pronounce that name? I don't know.
Exit down.
Well, come on in.
Turn
Showtime.
left, then turn left. Turn left. Go straight. Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
These trucks
It's all
turn
over
a
now.
lot sharper than I'm used to. Alright, let's see. We're just not going to park like that. We're not gonna try to advance park for our first delivery back in this game. That's right, so that button I put it as. Let's see what there is here. I do want to make my way down to Italy, so... Ah, that's a interesting one, Italy. So you're going down, get dropped off there, then you do a little route over there, then you come across. Okay. Yeah, why not?
Okay, here we go.
Why not?
Turn left.
It's 30 minutes to pick up location? Alright.
Go straight.
I guess we're going a little ways.
Turn right. At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Yeah, we don't do it that way.
Exit now.
Did the little slides.
Get ready to turn right.
It's like a slide to the left, slide to the right type of thing.
Turn right.
It's kind of fun doing a little drifts with this in this truck. How's it going? How's it going, Caleb?
It was a nice ride. Drive safe.
Yeah, I go this way. Because I think it's over here. How's it going? Oh, that's where the trailer is. Alright. Not much. Just playing this game, having a relaxing time playing this, and pretty much chilling. I have ETS too. That's what I play most of the time.
Let's do
I
this.
will sometimes play this game. That's just actually my first time playing it in like the past 6 years. Hey, really, I think the only real way to play ETS is on PCs. My personal opinion. That may be me being more of a saying PCs are better than console, but I think that you can just do a little more on the PC versus
Time to hit the road.
console. So, have you actually gotten to play ATS yet, or are you still? Do you just download it?
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Yeah. Definitely glad to see that you're getting the steering wheel and shifters. It's definitely worth getting that. You can play it with the controller, but it's not the same. You'll find the steering wheel and shifter is a lot nicer. I was playing a while ago with just a controller when my steering wheel broke, and I'm glad I got a wheel back because it's a lot better. It really is. I have the Logitech G29 with the shifter. I like this set. I've used it in the past. Is what originally I had, so
At the roundabout, take the
I think it's pretty good. But I know some people are pretty.
exit down.
They like their Thrustmasters and other different brands, because like you have PNY or PNX or something like that. You have a few different brands, but I like my Logitech, so.
Go straight. Stay right.
If you're looking for a community for American Truck Simulator that would have like a lot of mods and that type of stuff, I kind of do recommend Left Lane Logistics, I think it is, but Left Lane, and they have very large servers that you connect with. You play with a lot of people, and they have a lot of people that are really supportive of the new players that come on board, and they really do help a lot with positive vibes. But they also have a ton of different mods that will help you have more customization to your game. So, and if you don't want to join a community, there is a ton of mods on Steam that you can look at and get. So, definitely recommend looking at different mods. It really does amplify the game a lot. Awesome. I always try to help the new people out the best I can and give them the resources that at least I know. Because you guys are the ones that make this community continue to grow, so it's really great. As I go slamming into a wall. Thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. As I just slammed into the barrier. And that's another thing, is like other mods that are good to have is a mod to disable damage. Because I would have just totaled my truck there a few times. So. But it also adds a little more fun to the game, in my opinion, because I can smash into things like this car. Oh, maybe not. It's a little too fast for me. There. I saw it in the mirror. I guess you weren't really able to see it because you're on TikTok and I don't have the ability to make it where you guys can see all the mirrors. Welcome in, Mr. Bra. Ba? I don't know how to say that other name. Oh. Alright. I'm probably going to end up doing a stream later tonight. to ATS. So I just don't know exactly when, because I know in roughly let's not wreck into that truck. About 6 hours. I'm doing the math correct. Well, about 7 hours. I'm gonna be doing Lego Fortnite for a little bit, and then I'll do Wait. Well, that happened. Okay. Well, I don't remember what I was saying. Oof. Took me a long ways, I think. I don't know.
Recomputing.
Huh. That was interesting.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Alright. Actually got moved ahead a little bit. You do that all the time in ATS. Yeah. I sometimes have the fun with it and see how many cars I can destroy in ATS. But that's actually my first wreck in Euro, so that was interesting. I claimed this intersection, buddy. Yeah, so if I remember correctly in my profile, I do have a link to my link tree that does have my Discord. If you join that Discord, I will start considering about when I'm gonna do convoys with other people. But currently, like, I don't really have anyone that does convoys with me, but it's definitely something that I'm open to. I can links to the mods that I use, so, and make the game better for me, I think. So.
Turn right.
What did? Wow. Okay. What did I even... Oh, it was that sign, the indestructible sign. Good morning to you as well. Apparently my truck decided to take a nap, though. Alright, apparently we're getting a new tow. Alright, now let's not do this again.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Nice. I definitely do. Like, I want to get more into chilling with people with ETS, but a lot of the people that do play it are
Turn left.
from Europe and don't exactly always follow the same schedule as I have. I stream ATS too. Always love seeing other streamers. It's always awesome to see people streaming ATS. I follow quite a few of them. So. Thank you for the follow. Really do appreciate it. I just saw that follow in. Okay. Alright, my moderator did the right thing there.
Get ready to turn right.
When do you usually stream ATS? Like, what time do you usually do that? Okay, let's not roll the trailer right here again. I don't know who keeps on liking the stream, but I really do appreciate it. I love when everyone likes. It really does help me out a ton. Got 3 new followers for the stream. Thank you very much for everyone that's been following on the TikTok. Really do appreciate it. It helps out a ton. Early morning, mid-afternoon. Alright. I usually stream evening around well, right now it's 4:45 in the morning, and I usually stream at 10 o'clock at night. So usually I'm a late night streamer for ATS. Sometimes I'll do early morning streams, various different things like Euro or Train Simulator. I do periodic things of Lego Fortnite. I've been doing that a little more frequently with a friend of mine. So I do quite a few different things, and it's a lot of fun. So that's east for me. Or that is east for me. I don't quite know what you mean by that's east. Like, is that easy, or like, can you explain that a little better for me? My autistic brain isn't great at... Oh, Eastern Standard Time. Oh, okay, now that makes sense, okay. Yeah, I'm in Mountain Standard Time, so... I'm up in Montana, so I got off the time with Denver. It is 6:44 a.m. for you. So it's so early. Not too early. What's the weather like all over there? All over the road, yes. I'm spending more time reading the chats than looking at the road. And I don't really obey the speed limit. I just kind of do whatever I do. Don't crash and don't roll. Well, don't flip as best as I could. As I say that, and I smash into the wall there. This is why I don't have a CDL. Yeah. I mean, when you're streaming, you pretty much, that's all you can do is read the chat, or pay attention to the road. Perfect timing for you. Yeah, that was a perfect timing for you. All over the road, I go into the wall. Hey, it's all for the laughter, right? You know, that's why I play. It's not to, you know, be this impressively skilled driver or anything like that. It's all for the fun. So it is tricky. It is trying to pay attention to the road. Also, the fact I'm going well over the speed limit. I think the speed limit here is probably like 70 kilometers an hour, and I was going like 120. It's going a little fast. Ah, you sucker. I'm gonna treat you wrong here. Exactly, you gotta have fun or there's no point in it. Very much so. That guy decided to occupy the same space as me, and I had to. You can't park there. Absolutely, no one can park there. But I was actually pretty impressed with actually how far he actually kind of went out and over that thing. Like that was actually pretty impressive. I was shocked about that. That's one of the reasons why I like having the mods where I can disable the damage, because you can't have that kind of fun if you have damage turned on. It makes it too realistic, and it's I like having the fun.
Stay left.
How are the Twitch users doing tonight? I'm currently on Twitch, Kick, TikTok, and YouTube. So if you end up hearing me messaging things from other platforms, just note that. Yeah, some people get annoyed with the GPS voice. There is mods where you can change it to different voices, but I kind of find it convenient for me. Other people don't. Other people think it's annoying and solely annoying, but it is a little convenient for me, so that I don't have to pay attention as closely to the GPS and all that. So, and it allows me to know when I gotta do something up ahead and focus on the road more. Although it should tell me when I'm coming to a sharp corner like that, though. Oh. I thought the truck coming up on the highway there was a train for a second. I'm like, oh, train. I was unfortunately given the train-tism. So I have a little bit of a exception with trains. So I use wheel. I have the Logitech G29 wheel and shifter set, and then I have another wheel. I have it on a wheel stand. So then when I go to play with other games, I can just unplug it from the computer and unplug the power source and put it off to the side. That makes it really convenient. So I can hop to other games that don't use the wheel and controller. Well, use the wheel and shifter. Awesome. Yes. I think this is probably one of my best investments for this game. I would say this is probably better than any DLC I can get for a game. So. And I just looked at the likes again. I didn't know who has liked it, but I really do appreciate everyone that's liking the stream. That really does help a lot. I don't know if people are liking it because I'm almost crashing and wrecking, or they're liking it because they actually like it. I don't know. Oh, I need to start possibly looking at getting gas. Where is my gas? Actual. I don't know where the gas gauge is on my truck. So I'm going off of rough eye there. Okay. Is that... Oh, no, it's just another toll area. Why is there so many tolls in Europe? Like, wowzers. Like, there's more tolls than kids in Europe. Oh, are we gonna have fun here? Let's see. Smash! Well, that was a thing. I'm gonna clip that. That was something. Alright, what am I gonna do here now? On the other hand, the car did, like, I don't know where it went. It went somewhere. The car I smashed went somewhere. I'm going a little further back.
Rerouting. Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Yeah, so Euro Truck Simulator is pretty much just driving. That's all you really do in this game is drive. I know, like, there's other games where you do a lot more than just drive, but that's pretty much the whole purpose of this game is driving and delivering loads. So,
Turn right.
A lot of people see it as a boring, lucrative type of thing, but I personally find it a relaxing thing. So, welcome back, the imaginary friend. Which is actually kind of funny. I have schizoaffective disorder, so I hallucinate a lot, and I actually kind of laugh at that name because I'm like, huh, you're my imaginary friend now, huh, aren't you? Yeah, I'm actually gonna be crossing an ocean. As long as I stop wrecking, I should be able to make it there in time. But some cars are being a little annoying by being in my way. Just a fragment of my imagination. Absolutely. No, I love making the jokes about how my hallucinations are my friends. Sometimes it's a great joke to play with people on that. But it's also a really evilish thing to do too at the same time. But yeah, so ultimately, as I was pointing out, is I was right there whenever I became just incapable of continuing. But I'm going all the way down here across onto this island here, where then I cross over there. Why do I gotta go to that island and then cross over like that? I don't know, but that's how it is, so. Yeah, I would say there's no competition in a sense. You can make it a competition, but it doesn't have to be a competition. You just kind of go for the drive, have a little fun. If you mess up, you do something wrong, oh well type of thing. It's not like you're losing a competition. So it's a lot more relaxing, I think. Use lane for its not intended purpose, but we used it. Speed limits are a lot slower on these roads, and I should not be going that fast. Yes, I think ATS is probably more relaxing than Euro. And that's simply because
Stay left.
the roads are more open, long, but it's kind of nice being able to drive in different areas, where the United States is pretty much very similar roads, similar trucks, you always see the same type of thing. This, you see a little different, and it's nice to kind of expand that. And you see the difference in the different areas. Like if you go over to Poland, for example, it's entirely different. You go over to Switzerland or all that, it's entirely different. Hear me out. Alright, I'll hear you out. If you're going to say hear me out, Europe is best. In some aspects, I agree. I actually do agree to that in some aspects. But there's certain things about the game that I don't like. We don't actually have a gas station in the game. It was a second thought whenever they were making the game. They just kind of put it off to the side. They just put it onto the side of the road. They never really planned them. And I think that's probably the hardest thing I have with this game. Is I love a lot of the aspects of it. But if they would make a World Trucker type of thing, and they merged Euro and ETS together, I think that would be amazing. You know, I think that would add a perspective to it that would just be awesome. But again, there's no practical way of doing that in realistic. But I think that they had the games merged, and they did things completely accurate the first time. If they put the effort that they put into American Truck Simulator, into Euro Truck Simulator, I think it would be amazing. I think it'll be the best, to an extent. American Truck Simulator is very accurate to the cities that I feel. Cities that I've been to, they're very accurate. But I think a lot of it's up to each personal thing, each personal opinion. You can agree with that. I appreciate you agreeing with that. I try to think reasonably about that. There's a mod. There probably is a mod for fixing the gas station issues. And I haven't someone crossed it yet. I'm definitely going to start going in and looking at that, because I'm kind of curious on that. As a female ATS streamer, it's such a competitive, it's such a completely different experience. It really is. ATS does have a lot of a difference because it's on the American roads. You have different trucks, they handle differently. You have different cargo, different loads, and all that. The trailers are different. So it does provide a different perspective, which is a great thing. And I agree. It is different. Completely different. So, but there are certain aspects I do like of each game that the games cannot work together on. Like, you know, Euro is better in a lot of different ways, in my opinion. The scenery, the things that you experience in Europe is, I think, much more complex. But like American Truck Simulator, because I see it every single day of my life. Well, I see all this stuff, you know, in America. There's nothing new in a sense. It's all the same stuff. And I think that's probably the hardest thing I have with American Truck. It's just the same stuff. I also stream out of Or. I have not heard of that game. What is that game? I might actually look into that. Thank you everyone that has liked the stream. That really does help a lot. Oh, we're coming across another toll booth, which is ridiculous. I do not understand why this game has so many toll booths. It's like, could the government not figure out how to budget for roads properly or something? That's satire. I don't know how the more accurate. Wow. Make a random guess and it's accurate, I guess. It's a mining game. Alright. I do like those type of games. Haven't really gone into any of them, but I'm definitely interested. PC only $25 on Steam. Alright. I'll look into that. I know I'll sometimes play Farming Simulator. I don't have the new Farming Simulator 25. I have the 22. I don't have anyone to play with on the new Farm Sim 25. Otherwise, I would look at getting it. But I'm definitely always looking at new games to play. There's a game that's currently in, it's not fully released, and it's Train Station Manager, or something like that. Train Station Fixer Up, or something like that. And I'm kind of interested in it. I'm kind of considering about getting it, but I'm not too sure about that. You can play Farming Simulator 25 on Xbox with cloud gaming. Yeah. I do mostly PC gaming for a lot of reasons, because I have a computer that is capable of handling pretty much any game out there. So I want to use that. I don't have an Xbox anymore, so I don't really do the cloud gaming. I have Farming Simulator 20, but honestly, I hardly play it. Oh gosh. Okay, we're going this way. Oh, 2 wheels. Hardly play it. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of finding out. A lot of people like Farming Simulator is only really fun to play if you have other people to play with it. I find a lot of people think I play BeamNG. I've been wanting to get that, but I haven't gotten it because I'm kind of like, haven't had a steering wheel for a while. So now since I got a steering wheel, I might be getting it. I have mixed feelings, because like PC, as great as it is in a lot of ways, to me, it's only great if you have the money for it. If you don't have the money for it, console is quite honestly one of the superior choices for a cost to benefit. Distracted driving at its best, folks. Absolutely, I am beyond distracted, and I don't know how to stay on the road. Actually, to be honest, the fact that I have only wrecked a few times is impressive. Love BeamNG. Yeah, I have seen a lot of people play it. I want to get into it because the physics are really unique and I think look awesome. But like, I don't know. It also costs money, and I'm on Social Security, so I gotta save up for it. I need a better PC. That is one of the issues with PCs, is you're always needing to upgrade it. You're always needing to spend money and constantly find better components. And if you can't upgrade it yourself or know how to upgrade it yourself, you end up spending a lot of money on just buying new PCs after new PCs after new PCs. And it kind of, at a certain point, it gets very costly. I know for perspective for me, is I can upgrade my PC, I can fix my PC, I can rebuild it, I can do all of that myself. I don't need to take it to a repair shop to do that, which is a privilege of mine, I say. Not everyone has that ability to do such. So I don't hate on anyone that uses console. I don't hate on anyone that doesn't have PC, because honestly, not everyone can afford or be able to know how to deal with it properly. At first, I don't think about the money that's put into it. Yeah, PCs are ridiculously expensive. I mean, you figure, I know a lot of guys are on TikTok right now. My computer monitor doesn't even phantom TikTok's frame, well, how much of a space I have, can't even fit in a third of my monitor. Like, I have a monitor that is 4 feet wide, and only like a foot and a half, 2 feet tall. Like, I have a massively wide monitor. And as great as that is, it's very expensive. And not every technology can use that. So, that's a hard one. Because in a lot of aspect, Ethernet is more... I went to a cutscene thing. I was supposed to simply just drive on the boat. Wow. Talk about me not realizing the game. You run 5 screens. Yeah, I run 2 screens. I can probably use another 2 more. But honestly, like, Ethernet is one of those things that it's beneficial for higher speeds and just more straight, more solid connection. On the other hand, if you don't have ability to run the Ethernet, you don't have the extra time to properly do the Ethernet, you're going to end up just not doing anything that's really great. And not everyone has, the money to invest in a router and Ethernet switches and all that stuff to be able to do it in the best possible way and the most efficient and accurate way. So, if you're on a budget, Wi-Fi does just fine, especially for newer technology with using Wi-Fi to today's standards. It honestly, Ethernet isn't that much more superior.
Exit now.
Security reasons, Ethernet is better for security reasons. And that's really the biggest benefit to Ethernet, is security. Some people will say otherwise to that, but there's a reason why banks only use Ethernet and they never use Wi-Fi. There's a reason why hospitals use Ethernet and they rarely ever use Wi-Fi, so... and I see I did the lazy way around and bought a Wi-Fi extender and just use a switch. I'm too lazy to run. Hey, that's alright. If you're able to get the length of signal that you need, it's perfectly fine. Not everyone needs to have, really high-end internet. But, like, for me, I have gigabit upload and download at my house. So, if I want to utilize that full gigabit capabilities, I want to be able to have that solid connection to be able to do so. And that's why I have Ethernet for the most part. It's ran in a very lazy way, and I'm working on eventually getting it ran properly. But a lot of people will look at it and go, wow, that was the most laziest thing you can do. But honestly, I'm proud to say that I can upload 4 streams at 5 megabytes a second to each streaming software company and have no issues. On Wi-Fi, that the signal isn't going to remain consistent enough to do that kind of speed. So, if you're going to be doing a lot of uploading, it's beneficial to have Ethernet. It's a stable connection. There's less ups and downs, and less things to interfere with it. Alright. Distracted driving as best. I'm gonna start saying that now on. I am a distracted driver while I'm gaming.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
Ooh, this is a windy road. It's gonna be fun. Welcome everyone on the Twitch side. What do you, so I know, the imaginary friend, what connection do you prefer for your streaming? Do you prefer Wi-Fi or Ethernet? And have you tried both of them? Do they work both relatively okay? Ethernet, yeah. I think that's what a lot of streamers do use is Ethernet. But okay. The road had a random like red light in it. That was interesting. Yeah. But you know, Ethernet's, you know, a wired connection is always going to be superior in a lot of different ways. Like, you know, when we think about things like people that play with first-person shooters, on whether if they use a wired mouse or a wireless mouse, and honestly, the wired is better because you're not going to have any discrepancies at all with the connection. Bluetooth is possibly the worst possible connection that you can do. But with the radio signals that they use now, I don't remember what they call it. I'm offhand, but the IR, we know it's not IR. If RF, with the RF, it gets a surprisingly really good signal that doesn't have that issue. And comparative between wireless and RF, you don't notice a difference. So there's no point in benefiting from the wired at this point anymore because you don't need that added security. Yeah, I mean, like, I have a wireless mouse too, as I move it to do that. But like, I keep it plugged in wired. I have the EVGA X20, and I love that. I've been an EVGA fan back when they made graphics cards. And I supported them all the way going back to the 700 series of NVIDIA. And, you know, my first tried their first mouse that they ever made. I loved it.
Ready to turn left.
But the issue is, this is my first wireless mouse that I've ever actually, like, said, oh wow, it's actually not a horrible wireless mouse. Thank you for the follow, by the way. And like a lot of people, they go, why do you leave it plugged in? It's wireless. And I'm like, I prefer the wired. I'm so used to the wired that not having wired feels wrong to me. And like I have a friend that plays first-person shooters that has no issue. Oh gosh. There's me wrecking again. But yeah, you know, in aspects for me, I prefer wired for my mouse. Other people, they don't mind. But for today's standards, a high-end mouse that's wireless isn't going to have really any issues, realistically. The key thing there is realistically, in theory. But also, where is my signal going to be coming from? You know, with how my computer case is, all my motherboard ports are inside the case. There's no direct access on top or on the back for me to plug things in easily. So I'm not going to be having interference of the metal case messing with that signal. So when you take into consideration my case, you know, I don't want that interference. Is it going to make a huge difference? Not really, but I want it. Now I'm already, wow, I'm at 2,145 likes to the stream. Thank you everyone that has been liking the stream. It really does help a ton. I really do appreciate it. I have a 360 millimeter liquid cooling closed loop system. So, if you go to my profile, I have a link tree in the description. And oh wait, no, I don't have that on there. So my cooling system, my whole entire computer is an anime build, which is kind of funny in my opinion. But ultimately, I have a Sakura themed cooling system, GPU, and all that. Even colors are matching of all the components for even the case. So, but my case is also the Thermatake. I forgot which Thermatake it is, but it's a really big Thermatake case. And it has, if you include the radiator fans, it has a total of 11 fans for the case that I use. So, it keeps everything really cold and continuously moving air through it. I think it's HCT or HTC case, so. You're on air cooling currently, but when I upgrade, I'm going to go water. Yeah. And this is something that I really tell a lot of people that want to get into, having a nice computer case. It's not about the cooling entirely. You can get the same cooling quality with a high-end air cooling. You really can. Water cooling is just beneficial in a few different ways, because let's say you have, another graphics card, and you have a graphics card in there, you have multiple components, the heat's going to build up in the case, and the radiator helps get the heat more directly out of the case.
Exit now.
So, because it's pushing the air directly from the radiator out of the case, instead of the heat being more circulated in it. So, longevity for the rest of the components and keeping the inside the case cooler is what liquid cooling is better for. You're still going to be distributing just as much heat. You're just distributing it in a different way. So, and I get hate for saying that. I do. A lot of people go, how could you say something like that? Because liquid cooling is superior. It helps cool things a lot better. And that's actually is one of the most false information and misleading information you can actually say. Because we don't use liquid cooling on everything and all that. We use liquid cooling in the aspect when we can get the liquid truly cold enough to cool things. So, like, the only reason why we use liquid cooling for nuclear power plants is because the liquid cooling for nuclear power plants is like, it's pulling cold water in. It's not cooling the water and circulating the water after it cools it down. It's keeping it cold. It's pulling fresh cold water in. And that's the only way for you to have a truly better liquid cooling system than a standard fan and fins. So, because all it does is takes the heat to another location. That's all you're doing with liquid cooling. Displacing it differently in a different area. Alright. we're going right across there.
Okay, let's find a new route.
You just told me let's find a new route. This is the route you told me to take, buddy. What you talking about telling me I'm gonna find a new route?
Turn left.
You'll be back? Alright. Catch you in a little bit.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
We'll go grab a drink. I'm actually, since you mentioned that,
Exit.
I'm actually going to take a quick break so I can go get a drink.
Turn left. This is where it ends.
So let's see here real quick. I have the open side panel mod. I recently had to replace my GPU and got the wrong one, so the cover doesn't fit. Oh, that is hard. That's rough. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm one of the people that I kind of bought in a way that I knew that it would be large enough to fit really anything for the future. Because logically speaking to me was that I would eventually have to upgrade components and parts in it. So I bought it in a way that I can be able to do that for future. Alright, I will be back. I'm going to hop to a break real quick. So I'm going to be cutting to my be right back screen. So I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Funny thing is, I actually did not get water. I got a Fanta soda. I actually normally don't drink Fanta. I usually do Sunkiss. But it just happened to be Fanta was a little cheaper this time at the store. Alright, let's look at jobs. We're in this lovely little city here. Huh. Do we? I think it's a mod for me, I think. It is going somewhere that I've already been. That one there is very tempting, I think. I'm going to give this a shot. We will see exactly how this is going to play out. This is going to be interesting, I think. It's going to be an Airbus A319 frame, if I remember correctly. So,
Turn left.
I'm gonna go this way. It's not gonna make a difference. I'm already sticking out that way, so.
Recomputing.
There you go, banana. Get out of my way.
The second exit.
Get out of my way, banana.
Exit now. Turn right. At the roundabout, take the second exit.
We'll have a great day at work. Yeah, I'm having a great stream. I've been streaming for 2 hours now. Wow.
At the roundabout,
But
take the second
yeah,
exit.
I'll have a great stream, and I hope you have a wonderful day at
Exit
work.
down. At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
Yeah, my way, buddy. I want to get through.
Go straight.
This is actually quite further than I thought it was going to be.
Stay right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Sit back and relax more instead of being more up close to the screen.
Stay left.
Jeez. Pay attention to the road, not the jets.
Stay right. At the roundabout, take the third exit. Exit now. Turn left, and then turn left. Turn left. Finally, we are here.
Alright, we're gonna see exactly how
Time
this
to get
load
the job
works. Huh. Alright. Well. This is going to be a pain in the rent, alright. Alright, we're going to see how that. Thank you for the follow.
Let's do this.
We're going to have to back this up again more. Alright, this is going to be less than ideal. I think this is an empty trailer? I don't know on this, actually, to be honest. This is a weird...
Turn right. Get ready to turn right.
Sorry, buddy.
Turn right.
This is a weird trailer. I don't know how I feel about this trailer.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
So like, see how this like trailer is like following me?
Stay right. And then
It doesn't
exit
follow directly behind me. That's weird. It's like
right.
watch this corner here. Let's see if I can actually do this in second person. Like, see that? It just follows weird. It's weird. First time utilizing this trailer. Because of how it follows, it even makes the handling of the cab differently. It's weird. Cool, but weird. Oi! Gosh. As I do that. Yeah, that makes it definitely a lot harder to steer with how it handles on the trailer side. Wowzers! You make one mistake and it's not forgiving. Welcome everyone in on the TikTok. Appreciate you guys joining. How's everyone doing today?
Go straight. At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now.
Is that car still on the front end of me? No, he's not. Alright, good.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now. At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now. Get ready to turn left.
Alright, here we are getting close to the
Turn
port.
left.
What am I caught on? I'm caught on that wall behind me, alright. That makes sense.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now. Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
It's right there. Move, buddy. I'm coming in here. This does not fit very well through these corners. But I made it. I made it such a short distance. Still got such a long ways to go. Alright. Let's embark.
Finding new route. Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to complete this load because of how it handles. It's so weird. My autism says give up.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. I just realized there's a really windy road I'm gonna be taking with this. We'll see how this goes. Thank you for the likes. Really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. As my distraction driving almost caused me to wreck again.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now. At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Really do appreciate everyone that is liking the stream. Really does help me a lot. How's everyone on the Twitch side, the Kick side, and the YouTube side? How are y'all doing?
Roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now.
Welcome into the stream. Thank you for joining.
Exit now.
Welcome back, imaginary friend. It's kind of weird saying that too. But welcome back. No, imaginary friend, if you were on the Twitch side, there is perks to that. That just watching my stream, you could actually have perks for just watching the stream, such as a ton of emotes that I've made for myself. You get a full perspective of my screen. You get actually just even watching, you can have me do things like take off my glasses during the stream. You can have me do various different aspects. Yeah. What is Twitch? Twitch is it's kind of like YouTube, except, sorry YouTube, I'm going to say it, Twitch is just better than YouTube. On one side, it supports the streamers better. Oh, what is mine? It is literally the train destroyer. Same as, oh.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Okay, trailer, let's do that. It is the train destroyer is what my Twitch is. So same thing for Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. So that was an interesting little mishaps there. Actually, in aspect for users, I don't know which one is better than Twitch or Kick.
At the roundabout,
I
take
just
the first exit.
know I've set up Twitch
Exit
better. For actual overall views, why did it do that again? For overall views, I've been getting a lot better on TikTok. And even Twitch is doing better than Kick for views for me. So weird, I go around those roundabouts and I'm like going forward and it's just right off. Thank you to whoever just followed me on TikTok. Thank you very much. I'm actually kind of nervous to go around another corner with this trailer because it's just right off to the side. Kind of laugh at that name. It's all it is, I. So anytime they join a live stream or join something, they're like, I joined. Which is kind of, I think, cute and funny. Iron Horse joined. Welcome.
Turn right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Thank you for the follow. As I just took out a bus. I don't know if that shows up on the Twitch side. It was you. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much. Lost child. All right.
Ready to turn right.
Are you a lost child too? Thank you for following me also on Twitch.
Turn right.
Gosh, watch, the first thing you're going to do is take my glasses off and I won't be able to read a single chat message. These windy curves are just a pain with this trailer. Okay. Okay. You're a train hopper. Gosh, those pesky train hoppers. And there it does it again. Just like, yeah, we're gonna throw your truck around like that. Alright, trailer. It's actually funny because this TikTok account that I use is my original TikTok that I used when I started just to record trains going by and watching them go by my town, and I always kind of found that interesting to watch. But now since I do a lot more gaming, I started to go, hey, why not use this TikTok account to go live. So that's what I've been doing with this TikTok. because it really hasn't been touched over the past like year, so it's nice to actually use it again. How's everyone going on the TikTok, Twitch, Kick, and YouTube side? How's everyone doing? Official cartoon, welcome in. Damn, it hard to read. Oh, on the overlay, yeah. If you're on phone, it's more set up for a PC. That's one downside to Twitch. It's set up more for a PC TV type of setup. And also the fact that I have such a wide screen, I have to like cram everything in to like a very narrow, thin slot. Because my screen is practically the size of two full HD monitors, so it's quite big.
Exit now.
I don't think I would do another one of these trailers ever again. It is quite literally the biggest pain in the rear end, I think. Ooh. What was said that made it? Alright. Apparently I'm messing with Streamlabs more. Because, yeah. Picked up something there. Apparently, if you say something that you said, it apparently took it as foul language. And I don't know what it was. Because it doesn't even give me a chance to even look at that part. So I'm going to be playing around with Streamlabs, which
At the roundabout, take the
did that lovely mess there. Apparently Streamlabs still requires more tinkering with. But ready to simply turn the profanity filter off, because everything I do is for 18 years and older, so I don't really care about the profanity, so. I gotta be a smartass. Yeah. The ass.
Take the
That
first exit.
just saying ass is what triggered
Exit now.
that thing to not be happy. So I'll be dealing with that in a moment. Once we hop on to
Turn left.
the boat here, we will get that resolved so we don't have that issue anymore, because I'm tired of it. Alright. We're gonna be right back, because I'm going to go ahead and do this real quick. I'll show you the read chats and all that, mute the music so we can still chat while I fix this issue. Pull that down. Streamlabs right there. I use Streamlabs, which is great in some ways, but it can also mess with things. There you go. Work protection. So, okay. Shoot, hold on. Alright, I think I got that fixed. So we're not going to have that issue of saying dumb little cuss words and do that whole entire chaotic mess thing. So, alright, and we are back to this game.
Reboot.
Train. Yes. Yeah, go ahead. Just don't do anything, I'll get your account banned, because I'm not liable for that. Well, it asked me to approve it. So, yeah, it let me approve that. Sweet. We're good. I'd approve it, but yeah.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left. At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit now. At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Let's see if this is gonna work.
Exit now.
That worked. Who says you gotta go around? You just go straight on through. There was a car in front of me. It just got launched. Oh, oopsie daisy. That was a car. Doesn't quite exist very much anymore.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right. At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit now.
Went the wrong way around the roundabout, no big deal.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit down. At the roundabout, take the third exit.
This is not going to be a fun roundabout. Alright.
Exit down.
Look, I made it around it without any issues. Shaka. It is 6 in the morning. Alright. Is the actual, like, horn change in these tunnels? No, there's no tunnel effects in this game either. We're gonna have to do this. How could we be this stuck? There we go. We had to have a little fun there, but we made a little mistake. That's alright. We got ourselves the problem resolved. The problem has been resolved. Oh, yeah, that's...
Stay left.
can't just run through those, huh? Morning, how you doing, Martin? I was hoping I could run that, the gate there feels still kind of like gonna be up a little bit, but apparently not. It won that battle. I'm having a great morning. It's been a really good morning. It's been doing a good stream, so yeah. Glad your morning's been doing good. Oh, that's left. Wants me to slow down for me to unlock the differential. How slow do I have to be to unlock the differentials? Okay, there we go. Alright.
Stay left. Welcome in, Doc. How are you doing this morning? Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Well, that was an ordeal. Sorry, buddies. I'm clipping that. That was interesting. That was way too interesting. All right. Apparently, we need a tow truck. We're gonna need a tow truck on this one. That was me doing some gymnastics.
Recomputing.
My truck decided it wanted to practice gymnastics.
Finding new route.
Alright, let's see where we're at. Oh. So we came across there, got moved all over there, and we still got all that way to go. Awesome. Why would it be simple? Okay, I need to go this way.
Turn left. Get ready to turn left.
Alright.
Turn left.
And I was so close to be able to get to my destination, but since we're all the way back here.
Roundabout, take the second exit. Exit down. Go straight. At the roundabout, take the second exit. Exit down.
Well, I was just playing Beam MG and hit a wall. Do you know what I'm thinking when you hit just the phrase "hit a wall"? Is I'm thinking of from the movie Cars 3. You've hit a wall. You hit a wall. That's what I'm thinking of. I'm hitting of that scene right there in Cars when Lightning McQueen's on the racing simulator. You can probably tell that I'm a little bit of a child when I think of something like that. I love that movie. Hey, it's a good movie. I think it's a good movie. Other people disagree, but I like it. I like pretty much most Cars movies. Well, all the Cars movies, pretty much. So. Now see if we can avoid wrecking like that again. Like that was bad. I like the part of the movie where Mater eats
Stay left.
wasabi. Yes. And in the second movie is Cars 2. Yep.
Stay left.
I kind of have mixed feelings about Cars 2. Like, it was good, but, like, I don't know. It was too different from Cars, in my opinion, in a sense. But, you know, I gotta like the Formula 1 car. I got to. What's his name? I don't remember the Formula 1 car in the game. And not in the game, in the movie. What's his name? No, it starts with L. It starts with F if I remember correctly. I don't remember. But like, I like Formula 1. And like, I don't know if you can see real well, I got a lot of Formula 1 stuff right here next to me, so I like my Formula 1, so. Sorry, buddy. Didn't mean to clip you there. You're a derby. You like the derbies. Fair enough. You know, not everyone's perfect. I'm joking. Derbies can be pretty cool. We have a derby little. No, we actually don't have a derby track. We just have a dirt track here. They're kind of cool, but. You do them every year? You hit me, buddy. You saw my turn signal on. Do you go to them every year, or do you actually race in them every year? That's my question regarding that. Race them? Alright. Nice. Have you ever seen the little RC car racings that they have race? So they have like derbies revolving around the RC cars where like those are kind of cool a little bit.
Stay left.
Got a video in there of you being put in the air. Oof. So I'm guessing a pretty bad crash is... Well, okay. I hope you recovered well. Recovered okay. Yeah, oh well. Hope you covered okay. Looks like... It sounds like you have, but... Still not the funnest thing to do. That's good to hear. I think this is right where I wrecked last time. So, had a little fun little wreck there. Welcome on in. Did I just actually make it through that? Haha! I was expecting to wreck or something like that. Push those cars, like totally smash them off and all that. But no, I actually was able to make it through. I was lucky. Very interesting, but lucky.
Stay left.
Saw that happening. Once I started going south, there was no recovery on that. Train. There's a train up there. The Great Tunnel Complex.
Stay left.
Dang it, that's...
Okay, let's find a new route.
That's what the trailer does best. You make the slightest mistake in it, jackknifes you. Like none other.
Stay left.
Do I have the gas still stuck in my bumper? I do. Come on, buddy. Off the bumper. There we go.
Stay left, and then turn left. Turn left. Get ready to turn right. Turn right. Turn left. You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
We're not doing either one of those. Alright. Calling this the end of the stream for today. Thank you for everyone that has came and watched. I really do appreciate it all. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'll be live again in roughly about 5 hours to be doing Lego Fortnite. So